yo.
Baby.
What's up? What's good? What's good?
Yeah.
Here we are again on another one.
Yeah, we on.
Welcome everyone. Old people, new people. Old people as in like, the ones that have been there from
Day
the start.
ones.
The day ones. Welcome to Osam Thoughts.
New people can also be our day ones.
Oh, they'll be our day ones,
Longer,
They'll be our day ones. To be
Yeah.
that, we would just like to ask you, wherever you're listening from, please do tap that follow or subscribe button so that you can get our newest episodes
Don't
and
forget to like.
be involved with the conversations. You can also check us out on our Instagram or Facebook page, Osam Thoughts. Instagram, it's at Osam Thoughts Podcast. On Facebook, it's Osam Thoughts. Please do check us out and leave comments.
Twitter as well. We're there, Twitter.
Yes.
Follow us. We
All
don't
right.
tweet that much because we're not ready for it twice yet. We
Yeah.
don't want to get into one either.
Tweet one,
Because we are just people expressing opinions and it sometimes
Exactly,
it takes
and we
not
just
to
wanna
follow
become
with
a
other
family.
people. We know how it is with internet these days, but we're still going to get it. We're not scared of the jungle, we're in there swimming with the sharks.
All
Keep
right.
it tuned.
Okay, guys, so please follow us. And today, well, let me just start off by just saying, if you hear difference in my voice, yes, I am not well. Yeah. Oh, guys, the flu done caught me. I don't know how. Like, there was no symptoms at all. It just went, I was like, because I was fine one moment, and then that night I was like, my throat was going to leave my body because it was tired of all the coughing and everything. But yeah, I know I sound cute though.
Yeah, it's life, and I've also beaten flu.
He almost got it, but he's extreme remedies
Yeah.
that make me cry, aka ginger, the root, ne? Okay, but okay, guys, let's just get into it. Today we're talking about types. Types, aka you're not my type.
Yeah, you need type with my feet. You need type.
What is it with types though? Like, something that I thought of the other day.
But it is vanilla project, guys, eh?
It is.
Why?
It is like that.
Why?
I had an age preference that I guess that wasn't my type. So for me, in the days, back in the days, young and dumb. That's what we call them. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna call these 20s. They're going roaring. No, it's not roaring. It's terrible. But anyways, during those times, you have that kind of like a blindfold. So you're just thinking, okay, this is where I'm at. This is my station, But that's the wrong station. You need to change the station.
Alright.
Because that station is repetition of the same crap, almost the same things. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same ending. Maybe there's new ones, surprise, an addition, upgrade. But, it's always a disappointment. It's not exactly what you want, because I've always been long term. I've always looked for long term. And it's weird.
Yeah. But you still had a type within that long term.
I still had a type, but in my long term. But I didn't process it right because I was still young. I knew what I kind of wanted. I had a pinpoint on exactly one of the things that I mostly wanted, which was long term. But then I was still kind of, in the young stages, and I couldn't see what I had to see.
I forgot my card kind of niggas.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I thought someone within my age range would, but you know how they say we grow faster than you guys. Yeah. So it's more normal sometimes when you find someone. There's that gap. You know what I'm saying? There's that little gap because it's necessary. You need to have someone who's within the same mindset as you are, because that's where you clash. Exactly, that's where you clash. Because at that age, I'm like 22 looking for something to start up with, you know, because you're that age, you're just like, I want to start something.
You want to enjoy your life at some point.
But you also want to dream with someone. You also want to see that this person wants the same thing.
So yeah, to cut you short, there as well, First Lady, with type and everything, right? You want someone to explore with someone to dream, and it's true. You guys go out faster than us. You know, even your parents. I don't know. Back in the day, I'm kind of old school. Your parents will tell you that a girl in your class, you know, is too old for you. Your wife is still to be born. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So you need to wait. That time you probably maybe 10, 9, because you got a girlfriend in class, you got a crush on someone. You know,
yeah, when you talk about it's a crazy situation.
You know, but then as they grow faster, as they grow, you start noticing that there is actually. That's why we'll never catch up to ladies mentally. But anyway, as smart as you guys seem to surprise me because you're stuck on time. You guys should already see.
That's okay.
That's the only time when you guys make, like, you know, the smartness tends to go away, like, you know.
That's where the problem is.
Because most of the people are probably single now because of type, you know. They the right person doing the right thing, you know. But that person is not being the right person because the type that they are is not the type that this person is. But type doesn't really make you happy at the end of the day. If you're looking at it, what is type? It's just a desire, you know. It's just a magazine picture.
It's a dream.
You know, it's a dream. But reality, you know, when you start with reality, you need some time to accept who you are and also move on.
Because we all just have a fantasy, as you say. We all have a fantasy. We all have an image of what we would like. It's never like that. Sometimes it's not even that. It's about society. You know, when they talk about peer pressure in, you know, the subject life orientation, they would talk about peer pressure. That's like the subject. You know, you've got friends telling you this or having that. Sometimes it's not even within like a friend telling you something. It's just your own thoughts. Peer pressure to yourself. You know? You know? It's just pressure to yourself where you're just like, okay, you look at your surrounding, you're like, okay, this is how it is. They've got young guys with them, you know. But then now I am, you know, out here, and I also need to be within the same category, because then what will they say? You know, you don't even know if they will act that way. You know, you don't even know if they'll act that way. But it's peer pressure to self. It's possible. Those insecurities, anxiety, whatever you want to call it, it's basically you doubting yourself without even knowing if that's the result, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So exactly. You need to try and get out of that state, because sometimes what we think we want is not really what we need.
Yes, that is true.
It's not what we need.
And it all depends though with how mature you are at that particular stage, because
exactly, of course. You need time to grow.
I think that also comes with patience and all that, because sometimes you want something, right? But what you want, you are not ready for, you know? And sometimes it happens for some people, they do get it before they are ready, and then it's gone, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It is what it is, you continue. Then there's some people who don't get what they need until they're ready for it. Then they do just get it, and it's right, it's a stage where sometimes you dream pictures from the magazine, you know, you want all those kind of stuff, you know. And then guy with a six-pack, you know, goes to the gym all day, but the reality is that you need a guy with a belly who goes to work all day, you know.
In this day and age, you think about it. In this day and age, you think about it. Like, if I was still looking for someone with a six-pack, that's pressure. Like, think about it. Don't you think that would be pressure on you? Like, oh my gosh, he looks like that. I can't look like this. You know? So I gotta meet.
Nice boot camp for you.
Exactly. Now I gotta go do all these things that you're not prepared for yet, that you don't even want to do yourself, you know, because it has come from you. So now you see like, oh damn, I need to look this type of way. And yeah, sometimes he might not care, but it does sometimes, especially if he's a freak. You see those gym freaks, those people who are like, yeah, you need to work out as well. And then, no.
You know, it's so cute for you to wear
like
nice gym outfits,
nice
you know. It's nice to wear nice same matching gym outfits every morning and train together and all that. But apart from that, what else is happening? We're not saying that is a bad lifestyle, guys.
Yeah, it's not.
Good to stay healthy. Gym, go to the gym, alright? That's just an example. But then what we're saying is that apart from what you really want, there is something that you really need. Deep down inside, you know what you need. And sometimes you know it, you can even see it from the person close within, but because you want to appear somehow in the public, because I kind of feel this thing all time is because of the perception that you want people from outside to hear of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When now we have abantu laba, okay, they're living a life like this, or people live like this.
Yes,
so and
then those people have
like
these
that.
types of
So your boyfriend
partners.
has to look like that, and also
your girlfriend needs to also look like that.
You know what I'm saying? I work in the corporate world. Ladies dress formal every day, whatever, but they know how to look sexy and formal. Now I must expect my lady to look sexy and formal, but she doesn't do a formal job. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It becomes now that thing of
That's where
it's something that doesn't mean anything. It's just like judging somebody out of dressing, you know.
Because that's
the way
where
they
one
eat,
of
you know.
One of those advices that we give out, it's just like you can't change someone. That's where changing a person comes, when they're not with within sorry, English guys, not my motherland. Anyways, they're not within the the standards of what the people around you are at. And that's where the problem is, because you're not supposed to be out here doing it for the people. You're supposed to be doing it for you, because it's what makes you happy. It's what you want. Because those people will say things, they'll have an opinion, whether it's good, whether it's bad.
Exactly.
You go up, you go down, sideways. You will do everything. Now I've done all sorts of things, but people are still, because they'll find something. So you just live, do for you.
Yeah.
The moment you start thinking about yourself and what you want and what you really need, they normally say you're given what you need, not what you want. You might get some of the things that you want, yes, they'll come in here and there,
to be grateful for.
But you get the things you need. And you appreciate those things even more. That's where the fear of losing that comes. If you don't have that, then I guess that's not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's not your type.
It's not your type, exactly.
Because I've seen relationships not growing because this guy doesn't go to church. I go to church. My pastor says I need to date a guy from church. You have automatically created a type out of a social life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, when you go clubbing every day, this other person doesn't go clubbing every day. You know what I'm saying? But what if that person
exactly, they're not exactly, it's like
something weren't even like.
They've got a schedule,
new world,
a routine type of thing. They've maintained it, because you know how before you used to be like, I just like staying up all night. These days, staying up all night is a miracle. It's a miracle. It's like, wow, okay, I stayed up. It's this time, because you just want to sleep. Like at the end of the day, you're so tired, everything, because you've got all sorts of things to deal with, and your mind is out here working. And you just, before you're like, yo, I'm staying up all night. Yo, guys, I slept at 2 a.m. yesterday. Woohoo! These days, it's like, oh wow, shit, I was asleep at that time. I had my third dream. But then,
Yeah, that means like you're on another stage of life now.
Another level.
So they always say there's no growth in the comfort zone.
No, there isn't.
So this thing of somebody I know most people always have like standards that they set themselves that really don't change the price of rent.
Yeah.
You know, if you set a standard that doesn't change the world, I mean, yeah.
You know, there's an analogy that I took from there's a famous this talk show of mine that I like to watch, The Real. It's amazing. So there's an analogy that I got from this girl. She's like, you know, sometimes when you're looking for a house, you know, you've got all these things that you want. You want 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a kitchen, outdoor, maybe 2 garage, you know, 2-door garage and a pool and stuff like that. And when you search for that, say you get 10 options, right? And then you check out all of them, but it's like, not really. Sometimes you might have to tweak the options to find exactly what you want, you know, because you just need to figure out exactly what it is that you need. That's why, I don't know if we've mentioned it before, but we say it again and we'll say it time and time again. If you're not sure, be open with your dating and social life and all that stuff. That, you know what, I'm not being serious right now. I'm just trying to figure out
for my type.
Basically, you know, I'm still looking for my type in a sense. So to say that I'm looking for someone who will meet what my heart and my needs and my spirit needs, you know what I'm saying? Desires and all those things.
So what is type?
Type is a confusing thing. Type, we would have to go to the dictionary.
But
guys, if you're listening, please give us your opinion on what type is.
As a lady, what is type to you?
Type, I think it would be like, you know, maybe complexion, height, looks, weight, you know, lifestyle type of thing. Maybe you want a guy who's like fit and
not like goal oriented
rich
or anything.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing.
No vision, nothing, just the fantasy part of it.
Type is, yeah, because I feel like type is not really, you know, but it can be. It can be, actually. It can be. You might be attracted to, because it depends on how it goes.
Because I mean, before
I want guys that have cars only, or I want guys that have businesses. I want guys that own what. I have guys that want money. That's where, you know, that's it. So
but before
goal-oriented might be one of the type.
But before that, remember, this person, you haven't really known them to know what they do.
Yeah.
This is you just seeing the person from, you know, never really going that deep in conversation. Maybe there's someone who's conversating.
That's why multi-dating is necessary.
So
that you don't really feel like you're wasting your time. You just out here getting to know all these people and seeing who you connect with the most. You see, within all those conversations. Because the conversation is needed. You need to talk. Within that, you realize, with this person, can we have conversations? Because sometimes it happens, you talk hours and hours and hours. Sometimes you can just sit in quiet.
Is that still part of type, or you going deeper with things? Because
no, it's still part of type. It's just like that type of thing. I want somebody I can talk to, maybe. You know, someone I can have conversations with. You know, it's just a thing. Yeah.
So then, if it's that simple, how is it so hard to find somebody? Because I mean, there's always somebody who likes what you do.
Growth is needed. Just as I said in the beginning, at that time, this is what I thought I wanted. Somebody within my age range, so we can grow old probably together, we can experience things together, all that stuff, you know, because you don't want someone who, because at that point you don't want someone who's like already been there, because in my mind I thought it's not gonna be exciting when it happens with me, you know, you're like, oh, because you're like, okay, that's happened, it's fine, and then you just like, because you would want to have that experience of excitement, to learn together, you know, all those things. That's what I had in my mind. So hence I was within that. Okay, I must date someone within my age. But then I realized these guys.
Like, hey,
no.
Here. Ozala.
Life was just like, girl, you got stupid choices. Life was like, you got stupid choices.
But it's not a bad thing to have standards, guys. Because of what the potential. Unless
just because his smile is great. Unless you teach him to bark.
Yeah, if he's but you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Unless if they're already willing to learn. There's people adaptive. They're others, going through things and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think engaging with someone helps you to decide better. Besides, multi-dating is a good thing, and sometimes you might find that if you do it one at a time, it can save you a lot of time because you have full time to actually listen to what this person is saying.
Yeah.
And notice that, okay, this person is about this, because sometimes you won't really hear with all the confusion that's going on. You have another date at 11 or tomorrow, or you have another day the next week.
It's not like that.
Trying to not that it's going to be like
you can't have them scheduled as if they're meetings. I mean, that's insane.
But guys is crazy. Guys are always on some when I see you. So guys' conversations are always similar. They're different but similar.
Have you noticed that's the trend? When will I see you? I'll let you know. I don't know. I'm not sure. So you have to wait.
But then someone sent you, made a song about you, and you just received it before this other guy came, and you just played it once, then he knocked on the door. So you're still thinking, that song is nice, but this guy is saying what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? You can't really listen to what he's saying until it's gone, and you're thinking about the conversation.
Yeah, but that's where, you see, here's the thing. Let me tell you why to multi-date they normally
Unless I'm getting it wrong.
Here's the thing. Now you need to also have at least a limit. Say you be going out with 3 people, not like a whole 15,000 people where you can't keep track. But you weigh your options, because now you're not there yet. So you're neutral. There's no feelings. Because sometimes you waste time out here with some one person, and within that time you probably could have built a bond with someone else, and maybe like, what, I'm not, so that you can, because that's why it's good to be open. That's why you don't do it in secret.
But if you are going with time, do you think it's possible to have 3 people of the same type of thing? Because the thing is,
you're just gonna see which one to click with.
Within that, it's okay to motivate, but there will always be one who is taking the stress. So if you take if you go with, you listen to a nigga or a sister or a nigga 3 weeks, 2 weeks, no, you understand. You can have time within, because you know that if you are doing late night texting, you're texting one person, you are texting 3 people, different emotions. You really think you can make it like?
I don't. Okay, well, 3 people is a lot. 3 people is a lot. Maybe so, 2 is a good max minimum.
Guys, tell us what you think. We are having a thing in here on this one.
Our own little debate.
But the matter of the truth of the matter is that within that, everyone will still have that underlying issue, which either makes them win relationships or lose relationships. Because this thing called types can make you win, can make you lose.
Exactly.
So sometimes you will be thinking it's types, but subconsciously there will be other things that you like and you go with it.
Exactly. Because
then there's that other thing of saying types, but you get into something too deep. When you don't reason anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, my type pops champagne, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't realize.
Snake, you don't.
Yeah, you. And you knew you were not one of those people. No.
So as long as it's within, I think everything is goodness. But there's limits to everything. Too much of everything is dangerous.
It It is.
You need to add logic in everything. Everything you do. If it's your type, okay, 1, 2, 3 I've noticed. Then let's jump to stage 2. This is not it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then maybe within your type, there will be the right person for you, because I believe there's a Pansula who is a soulmate for someone.
Yeah.
There is a rapper, a hip hop, what, who is the right person for someone. There is a rural someone who's a soulmate and the right person for someone. And there is an urban someone who's the right person for somebody. Because everybody has a type. But within those types, there's also bad people and good people.
Yeah.
So I think it just comes out to the type can be to already eliminate the first entrance stage. Some people use it as, if you can't go past this stage, bro, then
yeah, it's not it.
It's not it.
It can't.
Sometimes
and you're like,
there's
what?
people who can go past that stage. There's people who can pass the other stages of what you require in a relationship, but who fail this first stage, which will be the appearance, first time introduction, and all that. So within that type, that's when you find that type is losing you, because now you have lost the right person because of one quality that you could live without.
Exactly, because it's not necessary.
So I think it's just a matter of having a pool of your
but
look out for things.
With growth, you realize exactly what you need.
Yeah.
What it is that you would really appreciate. What is growth? Growth is when you look back at all the past things and you're just like, that's not acceptable.
But you forgive yourself for that.
You forgive yourself and you learn from it, but you're like, I cannot do that no more, because that's effed up. It's crazy. Why am I doing that?
Getting goals, being focused on something, having a vision,
trying to go back and fix things that ain't gonna get fixed.
Because there's I think also with that comes with things of short and long term goals. It's like you grow. Because yes, your type will be someone who looks like this and this and this, but in 5 years, what will you guys be doing? If you don't have that image, then that's clearly not your type. Because with your type, if you think of 5 years, you will see something.
There has to be a vision.
Then you know this is my type. If you are ever going to use the type way in terms of relationship, I think it would be better if you use it that way, whereby you know that if you visualize something 10 years from now, you see a smile, then that is your type. If it's kind of bleak, no matter how much champagne you have now, that's not your type.
It's not gonna happen. She's gonna look for somebody who's popping a better bottle than you.
Which one are you talking about? One for baby milk?
You know what? Oh well. Guys, I think we have come to the end of an episode. We have spoken and given you our thoughts. How awesome is that?
But you guys still need to tell us. You guys still need to tell us what is type, because
please.
This is what we are just saying. We're just saying it's type according to what we think, what we understand. Maybe you also have a different interpretation of type, maybe for you it's the thing that says to you, no, it's a make or break, You still need to know that, because we are also sharing ideas as family. We never stop growing,
So yeah, if you guys have any opinions, thoughts, additions, you can just drop comments there. As I said, our pages, Osam Thoughts Podcast on Instagram at Osam Thoughts Podcast, and Facebook, Osam Thoughts Podcast. So please do leave a comment there, and Twitter. Sorry guys, I forget the Tweety bird.
Sorry guys, she doesn't like Twitter so much because
I'm not always on Twitter.
She doesn't like a lot of words. What are those words?
I want to spread love. I want to spread communication. I want to talk and debate and hear opinions and grow and help people grow. So I'm sorry, and not to be discriminatory towards Twitter, I'm just not there that much. I have an account, but I'm not there that much. Okay? But please do leave a comment, and in the next podcast, we'll start off by responding. If there's any comments that you've left, we'll just respond and read out whatever you've said, just to also give out another idea to people. But thank you guys so much for listening, and have a good day, night, evening, whatever. Good night, good morning, hello.